And the person I have chosen to partake in the White Heron Cup is me! Fudge!
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow. Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg-Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
Receive 5,000 gold from the Church of Ceros. As for funding, whose birthday is it? Alois, let's have a tea party. That no one is gonna see.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
That's a big tone shift. We went from super creepy, village burning, crazy people killing each other to a dance. Off.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
It is a building that was once a temporary sanctuary, at a time when the monastery was under renovation.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
Ooh, that's reassuring.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
Hey, Dad!
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Oh, you're joining us.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Geralt has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
I'll create another mission with my dad. This ought to be going to be the greatest mission ever. Dad and son taking on the bad guys, taking on the intruder together. Nothing can ever go wrong. Fudge, I jinxed it, did I? Okay, so let's see. The dude himself has support.
Ah, I think I get it. So the Sky God got into an argument with the Earth God, then Dusker was created?
To oversimplify it somewhat, yes.
There's something so mysterious about it. There are only mountains separating us from Dusker, but it's like a completely different world. This has been so interesting. I've never learned so much about it before.
There are not many left to pass on the legends of Dusker.
Really? That's a shame. It's almost like when someone dies, or a family line ends. I think a place is only truly destroyed when there's no one left to remember it. You should tell more people about Dusker to keep it alive.
That is a strange thing to say.
Oh? Why do you think that?
Dusker is forever the enemy of Fargus. No one cares about our culture or history.
I'm different, though. I don't know anyone who was killed by the people of Dusker. I don't hold a grudge against you, and I never have. Dedue? Is this recipe from Dusker?
You don't care for it?
No. I was actually surprised by how much I enjoyed it. Would you teach me how to make it soon?
But it seems I am ever the teacher with you, and seldom the student.
You're right. I'm so sorry. Ah, I have an idea. My mother taught me to bake the perfect sweets to go with tea. Would you like to learn how to bake them? It's a secret Martritz family recipe that's been passed down for generations.
House Martritz of the Empire. I thought they were no more.
It's true. My father's family was wiped out in the Empire. I'm the last living descendant.
Are you certain you wish to impart such precious memories to me?
Of course. Now that my family's gone, I'm the only one who knows the secret. The sweets would vanish from Bodlin if something happened to me.
I see your point. Yes, I would like to learn.
That's actually kind of sad. Okay, none of these guys, which I mean these four, has anything, so might as well just continue on. Alright, let's start exploring. Solve this, are you okay?
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Well, we'll figure out soon. Why is Yuri there? Wait, no one's at the Abyss? Constance is at the stables? Balthus is over here. Happy's at the fishing area. You know, I'm not curious about what's going on in the Abyss. I'm not lonely, really. Really, I'm not lonely. Talk to me, buddy.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
I was wondering if we could find Mr. Backup somewhere.
They're having a lot of fun up on the surface, aren't they? Some kind of grand ball. Picture them all relaxing, having a drink, getting to dance with people they fancy. If I showed my face up there, the Knights would have my head in a second.
When I snuck into the monastery a while back, I saw a girl there the same age as me. She was crying. I couldn't believe it. How could you ever cry in a place like that, where there's always food on the table?
There are other things besides food that brings people happiness. It's called family and a home, and that girl probably lost both in the last chapter. Just, you know, just something to think about, kiddo.
This is our last occasion to speak. I am ordered to be leaving. They are thinking I am the follower of an evil god. It is not so, but they are not understanding.
Wait, who? Who's telling you to leave?
To speak. They are thinking.
Not me. I never said you can leave. No, stay. Stay, woman.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Giving requests for church, but I got prayers for like a package. New Veils Champery, New Veils attended, New Veils stewards. Alright, sure, I'll look for them. Bonding bites. I need those for my house, right? Let's see.
Constance, am I mistaken, or were you somewhat averse to vegetables in the past?
Mercedes, shush! Keep these embarrassments to yourself while there are others present.
No, tell me more. Probably this was the girl that the seeing girl was crying.
Our life in Ramire village is gone. Father father. Gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
We tried our best. Oh, hello, Yuri.
Not even the tragedy in Remire Village will stop the surface dwellers from getting jazzed about a party. I get that they're probably seeking a distraction, but it still feels pretty damn selfish if you ask me.
Eri feels the pain. We must move on despite the pain. Which one is it?
Gotta keep things upbeat, I suppose. Sorry for grousing. It just got me down is all. Things have quieted down, but nothing has been resolved. Better stay alert.
Wait.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Even the students.
Yes. A great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all. It cannot be.
Which student is it? First, let's do your request. Woodcarver. Why are you even outside?
What could I possibly do at a formal ball? I've no status, and I'm not much of a dancer. I think it would be best if I stayed put in Abyss, far from view of anyone.
Hey! Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Poor you. No, wait. Mercedes has the right idea. Somewhat, I guess. What are you speaking of? This is Petra's room. And we'll take this. Sorry, Petra. Ah. Is this supposed to be a bear? She has a fur of an animal here.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Taking this. Read that. One note. Please do something about it. Things will prove you act like an adult, right? Fudge! Oh well.
Last month was... well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
It's very new to everybody.
Last month, this ball...
Do you have a lost items I could give you? Because you're gonna need of some lost items. Or something like that. Not that you need lost items, I mean, you need to be motivated a bit. Here you go.
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
I just know because I am your professor.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
Oh, we will.
May I ask a favor of you?
Boom. Start of week 3 of this month, the White Heron Cup dance will be held. To participate, you must select a representative by the end of week 2. Got it. Take this.
Oh, I adore this. Hi. Impressive. Nice work.
Here you go, me. Cool. Perhaps you should tell Constance what you're up to, because, you know, it's this Nouvelle stuff. And she likes to say, Nouvelle, 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 Nouvelle.
Sounds
Seems like the church has been taking in orphans from Remire Village. They do a good thing every once in a while, I guess. I just hope none of those kids get locked away for stepping out of line.
I think you're a special occasion considering that every time you go, a giant snake appears out of nowhere.
You want me to join the White Heron Cup? Dancing's really not my thing. Neither are competitions, for that matter. You can probably guess what happens when I lose.
Monsters!
Good call. We don't want to get the rumor mill churning.
Hey, Bothus.
The ball really brings back memories. Had some wild times back when I was first enrolled here. Ladies used to line up around the block for a chance to dance with the Debonair, king of grappling. Huh. The White Heron Cup? That's new. Guessing you're looking to sign me up, yeah? Thanks, but no thanks, pal. Gotta save myself for the battlefield and all. You know how it goes.
You know, because you said that, you're not going.
Don't forget that I'm the one who turned you down. I mean, just so we're clear and all.
Oh yeah, this month is the purpose to talk to this guy.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
There's someone I feel about that way about. Unfortunately, it has to just be students. 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 Huh. Is it possible that they haven't... that there's no way I could do a, or actually we've not included in this? Huh.
Hey.
Well, I guess they don't get a cutscene. Well, we'll see who comes up.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace. Incidentally, I have heard there will be a dance competition prior to the ball. Have you chosen a representative yet?
And no.
Someone must want to participate.
I'll fight it.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end. I'm sorry. Please, ignore my troubled ramblings. Was something the matter? Something to do with the White Heron Cup?
Yeah?
Professor, I beg of you, please do not choose me as our house representative. I am utterly serious.
Not this time.
Oh, thank the goddess. Please be sure to select someone with the confidence to win for us.
Sure, I will. And the dancer is me! I shall be the dancer for the screw it. Give me another second. Let me try this again. And the person I have chosen to partake in the White Heron Cup is me! Fudge! Presenting the Blue Lions representative for the White Heron Cup. It's me! I'll be the one to dance our way to victory, guys. For I am the chosen one. You know what? Forget it. I 3 times the charm and I cursed the 3rd time, so I'm not gonna get this freaking announcement right now. Now I have the perfect person that's gonna be the dancer.
So, did you need something? Don't tell me you want me in on that whole cup business.
Yes, you are gonna be a representative.
I figured. Alright. I'll do it to make up for my negativity.
Yes.
The least you can do is practice some moves with me, since you insist on roping me into this, yeah?
Yes. There you go, Yuri. That's a good boy. You can do it. And then he gained 5 extra charm.
Well, I guess I'm in for it.
I cannot wait to see you dance.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self. You're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
Yeah, he was an evil guy. Mwahaha.
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
I think she went to the garden. Try to find her there. Alright, I got one.
Father! Father! Why do you pretend not to recognize me?
Annette,
I've been looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How long will you keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family. I'm your daughter.
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am only a fool who abandoned his family.
You really think it was foolish to abandon us?
I do.
Then the least you can do is apologize. I'm fine, but Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and entered the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you, don't say that to me. Apologize to Mother. Let her see your face.
That I cannot do. I know you do not understand, but it is the way of things. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your life forever. For now, though, I must return to my duties.
Father, how could you be so cruel?
How could you be mean to a poor sweet girl? God damn it. Let's see if I can win any more supports. Boom, another support.
Shamir.
It's you. What is it?
I have a message from His Highness. He will meet you in front of the library tomorrow evening.
Evening, library, front. Got it. Oh, one more thing. A bug landed on your shoulder. Sorry if I startled you. Anything else?
No.
Good.
You get to the point. It makes you easy to deal with.
Likewise. No need to say what isn't worth saying, right?
Precisely. Few others seem to think so.
Agreed.
That is all. Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh. Oh man. Do you have any other support? Oh, we got one with Gilbert. That's a little bit too late there. How about you? Oh, we could try to go with Aloise. See if we could get anything from him. I doubt it, but still. It's worth a try. Yes! Support!
Oh, this is pointless. My head's about to split in two.
Wow, Balthus, what's with you, friend? Never seen you so deep in thought. Next thing I know, snow will be dumping out of the sky here in Abyss.
Shut your trap. I'm driving myself crazy over here. Got a lot on my mind, okay?
Like?
Ah, fine. You know how I never got any stories out of you the other day?
How could I forget? I won every last round. It was clear that both Lady Luck and the goddess herself had given up on you. Your powers of deliberation weren't any help either.
You caught me off my stride, got it? But it was clear I'd never win a story from you, so I went digging.
Uh-huh.
I was especially curious about that crest of yours, so I went rifling around for a lead. I got to thinking.
You must have time on your hands if you're spending it thinking. Well, let's hear it.
There's a story they tell where my mom grew up. Long ago, the village got in a squabble with some folks looking to conquer the place. A village elder gave some holy red stuff to their wounded soldiers. Some kind of liquid, who knows? After she did that, some of them made a complete recovery, against all odds. The rest of them were changed, but not for the better. They up and vanished before long.
And then?
Crests suddenly manifested for the ones who survived. They weren't inherited or gifted by the goddess. It's a real thinker, yeah? A real thinker.
Near death but survived, despite all odds. Wait, the elder whom my mom saved. Could he have used something similar? No, it can't be. Yet, something here is unsettling in its familiarity.
Hit the mark, did I?
I don't know whether you hit the mark or missed it entirely, but your story was a cute one, regardless. The truth is, I've been trying to sort out who I am, and well, I haven't been successful in it. I don't even know whether my mother is truly my birth mother, or why it is I have this crest. At this point, I have nothing but speculations. Maybe I'll sink into my grave without ever knowing the truth.
Lots of things in life don't have an answer. Just pick the story you like best and run with it. That's better than finding out a truth you can't live with. You can really mess your head up like that.
Damn it, you're right. To think that something so trivial could bother someone like me.
Look who's a quick learner. Thinking too much will sap your energy, pal. I avoid it whenever possible. In fact, it's been ages since I last thought so deeply. My head is really hurting now. But if that old legend is true, what was that holy red stuff? What happened to the vanished soldiers? Once I start thinking about all that, I keep going round and round in my head. And then it's dawn. And then it's nightfall. And then it's dawn again. And...
Hey, office?
Let me at him! Oh. Not a fight then. That's what I get for overusing the old noggin.
You damn fool.
He actually fell from thinking too much. Okay. I think that's good enough. I think for now, I'll just... Do I have anything I can get support with? We already got you too. You're not coming back. And let me go to A. I kind of already did Reyes, so no point in re-showing that again. So yeah, I'll just do the rest of them off screen. So let's meet up again when it's time for the White Heron Cup. Alright? Now you should have enough charm. Anyways, see you guys in a bit. It's time!
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda.
Yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it?
Black Eagle, right?
Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navrand! The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants!
Oh, three sexy boys. Well, I don't know about Hubert, but still.
Prepared to play. Very well. Begin!
You know, I feel bad for Claude. He's all by himself, so.
Time! That's all, folks! Splendid! All three of you were fantastic! Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Blue Lion House.
Yeah!
Your performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for the Black Eagle House. Decisive movements, nothing wasted.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner! And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House!
Woo!
Not surprised.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
And that's it. By winning the White Heron Cup, Yuri obtained the certification for the Dancer class. Learn the sword dance combat art and the sword avoid 20+ ability. Blah blah blah. Y'all getting the 10th. We're all going to get something to celebrate. Dimitri's birthday, let's hold a tip.
I appreciate your effort.
Oh yeah, I'll take that 500 renown points. I don't need it. Let's see. Ooh! Dimitri has the support. With Mercedes.
Mercedes, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but will you lend me a hand?
What can I do for you? Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness, you must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... that is to say... would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. Oh, I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought you might end up bending some needles if you tried mending this on your own, but... how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
I'm so sorry, really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize, but you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't like me. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I bent another one.
You clumsy, clumsy boy. Ash?
You don't like to talk much, huh, Dedu?
I am not skilled in conversation.
Any particular reason?
Reason? I am only here at the monastery because this is where His Highness wishes me to be. Many here are frightened of me, disgusted by me. I grow weary of it.
That makes sense. A lot of people hate Dusker. They think all kinds of terrible things. Some of them even think you kidnap and eat people.
We sound like true monsters.
Why are you smiling? Shouldn't it make you angry?
I suppose.
If those people would just talk to you, I'm sure they'd change their minds. I'll admit that when I first got here, I found you kind of intimidating. I didn't know if it was okay to talk to you. I hesitated. But like I said before, I just wanted to get to know you. And now that I have, I'm not scared at all.
I am not very good at interesting conversation.
We can work on that. Tell me about Dusker. What was your hometown like?
Calm. More forested than Fargus. Each town had a specialty. Smithing, fishing. You would be better off reading about it in a book.
Okay, maybe you're right. But answer me one thing. You're a great cook and you learned at home. Why don't you make more Dusker-style food?
As we have established, people hate Dusker. Food by itself may be harmless, but it is better not to sow seeds of discontent.
Ah. But the cuisine of Dusker is delicious. I'd really like to try more of it.
I am pleased to hear you say so.
That was actually very, very sweet. That's about all of the support I can get. Let's talk with Yuri. Hey buddy, how do you feel?
That was easier than I anticipated. So glad that's all over and done with.
Yeah, but you're gonna be wearing the dancer thing for all of eternities. Ha ha ha. But it's kind of weird today. Just some faculty night food. Yes!
Your Highness, missing the day's training? How unlike you.
I had intended to train, but this rain is unrelenting.
Yes, it's really coming down out there. Makes it hard to go outside, I suppose. It's pouring so hard, I can't help but feel poorly.
Yes, quite.
Sorry, that one was pretty bad. I think this weather is putting a damper on my sense of humor.
At any rate, did you need me for something?
Ah, yes. You seem to have the time to spare, so would you help me organize our stock of weapons? You must know a thing or two about weapons, and I bet you're no slouch at physical labor.
Of course, I'd be happy to help. I was just hoping for a useful way to pass the time until the rain lets up.
I appreciate it. I don't know how I do it all on my own. You know, it's great that you're willing to help with this kind of thing. Some nobles are so self-important. You're a real go-getter, Your Highness. Or should I say, your spryness? Maybe that was disrespectful. If he's going to lop off my head, he'd better go ahead and do it. I can't bear the silence. Listen, Your Highness, that joke, I didn't mean to...
I just...
Huh?
oh my... I'm sorry, Eloise.
Wait, you mean you actually found it funny?
Oh goodness, not at all.
I see.
Even when a joke is unfunny to a certain degree, it somehow comes full circle into hilarity.
That's not exactly what I was going for. Still, I don't think I've ever seen you laugh so loudly.
It's true. Laughter is not one of my strong suits. I actually can't recall the last time I laughed like that. Alois, perhaps you should focus your efforts on honing this comedic talent of yours.
This talent? Is that your way of saying I'm no good at telling jokes?
My apologies. I should refrain from commenting on the quality of your jokes. What's important is that they bring joy, right?
That does it. Next time I make you laugh, I'm gonna make you admit it was a good quality joke. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to cook up some top-notch rib ticklers.
Alois, what about organizing the weapons? Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
It's all your fault, Dimitri. Now he's gonna try to come up with funny jokes, and I'm not gonna laugh. It's gonna hurt me a lot. And let's see if I could get Baltus and Constance. 2 notes. Let's see. What do you think makes a great mercenary? The will to fight for those who can't protect themselves. Yeah! I want to be able to do it at no time. Just do it during the day? Fudge! I will. Let's do some choir. Y'all singing, alright?
Listen to the others and harmonize. Work together. The same in music as on the battlefield.
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if every...
And with that, I got support.
Here you are, Gilbert. Have you finished your prayers?
Ah, Your Highness.
But you and I are the only ones present, so I suppose I should not call you Gilbert. Gustav. It's been a while, hasn't it? Around 3 years, I believe.
Your Highness, I must deeply apologize for leaving the kingdom without permission.
There is no need to explain, old friend. I can guess at your reasons. The tragedy of Duscur. You felt responsible for that incident and sought respite in the goddess, abandoning your name, rank, and homeland in repentance. Am I right?
I have no excuses to offer. It was all I could think to do.
I always knew you for a pious man, and I figured that if you were to leave, this is where you would end up. You have changed much. Your face does not have the same resolve it once did.
If I may, Your Highness, you have changed as well.
I can't disagree.
It was my duty to protect His Majesty, your father. Naturally, that also included Lady Patricia and yourself as well.
My father and mother are gone. No amount of regret will bring them back.
My dreams are haunted by the thought that, had I arrived at Duscur more swiftly...
You saved my life at Duscur. I have only gratitude for you, no blame to speak of. Return to the kingdom, Gustav. I need your strength to help rebuild the rotten husk that Fargus has become.
Please, I beg your forgiveness. But there is no place left for me in that land.
I see. Though much has changed, your stubbornness remains. I have no desire to trouble you. If you do not wish to return, that is your choice to make. But I do advise you to at least visit the place of your birth. If only for your family's sake.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Alright, and I guess this is just a one-time deal, right? Yeah, I think so.
I have been told that your house won the White Heron Cup. This can only be a result of the students' talent and effort, not to mention your steadfast instruction.
Sure, teach me how to faith more. I kind of need more authority. Alright.